guess like just to circle back at the beginning of your career, obviously, starting young in the sport, sparring and really getting into it in Ireland. Like, at what point were you in it for a career? Was it just getting in the gym as like a discipline thing as a young kid, or was it always, even as a young kid, I want to be a pro fighter?
Since day one. I walked into that gym at 9 years old and I knew instantly that this was the path I wanted to go down. I came home. I told my mother that, this is what I want to be. She said, think about it, make sure that this is exactly what you want to do with your life, that, you go all in or you get all out. If you're going to start something, you finish it and you give it 100%. And yeah, I focused on it. My whole life is consistent of going to school, coming home, going training, and going to bed. Um, and waking up the next day and doing the same thing. So it's been my whole life now, and this is this is the career I want to go down. This is how I want to spend my life. They say I suppose, do what you love, and you won't work a day in your life, and uh, that's my dream at the moment.
That's awesome. And you're sparring like coming up, were you kind of that old school mindset, or the people you're around in the gym? Like, is there a lot of hard sparring at this point in your career, or are you tapering down? Like, what's your average camp look like now that you're a professional?
Yeah, so as an amateur, the club I was in and the trainers I was around, it was that old school mentality of go hard or go home. Every time I stepped into that ring, it was a war, and I love that. I love getting in and just gritting it out with someone. As I've gotten older, as I've progressed as a fighter, and especially since I turned pro, the trainers have kind of changed my views on it, and my methods of training has changed. It's a lot more, I suppose, skill based. Avoid getting hit. This is about longevity now, and it's about your safety. Punches in the head aren't good for anyone. Um, you know, but then again, you still have to have those hard spars. You still have to get in those trenches and condition yourself, because you're gonna get to that point in the fight, and if you're not ready, it's going to be a long night for you under those bright lights. So yeah, it's a lot less, I suppose, focused on going to war, but it's still there, and there's a time and place for everything. And I'm just learning, and I know my way of training will change going forward too.